What makes this community here, especially this community, Black community in the CD, special to you?
Well, it was fun to know you can go 2 houses down and be at your friend's house. Their mothers knew your name. You can walk to the store with a note. Everybody was just close. We can just hang out. It seemed safer then. It was a safety net area for me. I just miss. It was just family. I don't know how else to explain it. Everybody knew each other.
Why did you join the CDCPDA?
This building has changed my life. I had 2 kids graduate from SVI. I've had spouses graduate, it was 2 spouses to graduate from SVI. And I was able to give back what they gave me coming in here as a student to a lot of those in the community. When you came here, they were so open and they were just welcoming, and everybody would help you. Like, everybody knew your name in this building. Like, you can go to any department and somebody's gonna mentor you. Somebody's gonna stop you in that hallway and say, hey, how's your day? Do you need help?
In talking to some of your colleagues here and doing some research, just to bring this building, I guess, up to code, to modernize it, to make it usable, talking about $20+ million. Why is it worth the investment?
Look at me. It's worth the investment. Everybody came here as a cushion. It was a safe haven for everybody. I have somebody who works under me at the Urban League who has 3 to 4 certificates out of SVI right now. Everybody would come in here when they're down and out. They knew they can come here and change their life once again. We might do well, we're gonna fall, but we can come back here and get right back on our feet. It doesn't matter where we're pushed out to with gentrification. We can be in Tacoma, Puyallup, Homage County. Once they know that we're back in this building, they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back.
When I was in high school, I did an internship, so I went to a apprenticeship for the laborers union. This was the only location where, vocational, where you can take a 6-month or a 9-month course. So like all my connections and everything started right here. And this is, historically known as a place where you can come and get training to start a career and actually excel in life. It's a starter kit to any career that you wanted to get into. Even from the beginning, because they have the GED classes, and then not only just getting your GED, you can go upstairs, and they also had a daycare. You can get all the different services that you need in one location.
How do you think the community has been impacted with, I guess you would say, the decline of SVI?
Well, it impacted the community in a major way. The simple fact that a lot of folks can't afford to live in this area without some type of assistance or housing. So now you want to get certain type of training. You're gonna have to go to North Seattle. You're gonna have to go downtown Seattle, or you're gonna have to go to a whole new city.
What's your vision of what SVI can be with proper investment?
With proper investment, I see SVI as a place of business where small business and entrepreneurs can come in and actually have Black and minority businesses and woman-owned businesses right here. If there was an individual who could invest, they can impact a lot of lives investing right here, investing back into a community that was, has been devastated and has been taken. This SVI project is a collaboration with a committee of some really strong-minded individuals, like-minded individuals, and we're pushing hard. We're pushing hard for what's right.
I'm born in Seattle, Washington. I went to Garfield High School, graduated from the University of Washington, and I've spent a number of years just doing outreach work in the community, trying to uplift at-risk populations in this community. I worked in this building for over 10 years. Over the years that this building has been closed, there has been no programs centered for Black and brown folks in the Central District in order to be able to give them an economic driver to push them towards basic education and or being able to get into a quality career. This building provided folks with an opportunity to be able to get actual careers. When I really became clear of what SVI was, SOIC, it was a training facility that was set up strictly in the Central District in order to be able to give folks technical training in order for them to find work. And so being able to have a physical location in the Central District in order to be able to provide these services were important. In my opinion, I believe that the Seattle colleges treated Seattle Vocational like a stepchild, which was to not be able to give it the proper funding or the proper repair or maintenance what was needed in order for it to be a viable building, so that it could be a useful tool for the community. The building has been neglected. It has not been occupied for the last 2 years, and due to that, maintenance has not been occurring. In order for the building to be totally rehabbed, we need about $26 million in order for this building to be totally repaired.
What makes this particular building and this location so special that even though demographics have shifted, that you want to remain here and invest in it?
My view is if we build this building up to where it truly can be, which is a model for the 21st century, people will come to it. You know, that is my drive, which is to rebuild my home and rebuild my village. At least if we have this particular building set up, we will actually have physical spaces that are producing economic drivers so that people can say, go to 22nd and Jackson, they're really working and helping out the Black and brown community. And at the end of the day, when we increase opportunities, we create healthy communities.
My name is Rashida. I'm currently a medical assistant. I had 2 kids at a young age, so by the time I was 18, I had 2 kids. So I took a year on trying to get adapted to that, but I had parents that was really supportive and was like, well, we don't want you to just work. We want you to just work on, like, get your education, you know? I ended up getting a flyer at my doorstep, and they were like, GED classes, oh, and they have a daycare. So I was like, this is perfect, you know? I can take the kids with me, give my mom a little break, you know? And from then, I spent 2 years here, and in those 2 years, I got my GED. I completed the medical assistant program. I was on Barbara Jarrett's tenure committee, and I was working here doing work study.
When you think about where SBI and the current state of things is compared to when you were here and going through these programs, how does it make you feel now?
I think this is something that they should have worked on trying to save. Like, you know, when you go other places or a school that's not in the neighborhood you're from, and then here it is, you got kids and all this stuff. Like, I was able to get that here and feel like I'm not alone, you know? I'm not just this young girl that had 2 kids. It's other females, you know, other girls, young ladies that had children, and we was trying to make a difference. So that really gave me the family feeling I needed. Like, I've seen people come here that were like on, you know, drug addicted and really just came from up there and came here and never left, you know, really was fighting to make a change. And just to have something like that in the community I think it's much needed. The funding, I feel like you guys should get all the funding you need. It's really worth it. Like, this place saved a lot of people and it motivated a lot of people too.